My name is Teresa Johnson, and I am the coordinator for assessment and curriculum design for the University Center for the Advancement of Teaching, and I'm also an instructional consultant. And the University Center for the Advancement of Teaching is a center that works with teachers. Anyone who teaches at Ohio State can use our services, and we have a variety of services that we offer, and that's who I work for. I have a PhD in environmental microbiology that I got from the University of Illinois, and I got a postdoc at Washington State University after I finished my PhD, and since then I have taught at Butler University and the College of Worcester, both teaching in biology. I've taught microbiology and plant physiology, and about 7.5 years ago I came to the Ohio State University to work at our teaching center at UCAT, and so I've sort of changed roles from being a scientist and teaching in the science fields to teaching people about teaching. So I have several different types of jobs that I do here at the University Center for Advancement of Teaching, or we call it UCAT. I work a lot one-on-one with people who teach, so faculty and graduate students, and we talk about whatever they want to talk about with their teaching. If they want to improve some aspect of their teaching, if they want to learn some new technique that they've heard about, if they want to design a new assignment but they're not sure how to make it work, if they are interested in getting feedback from their students, or perhaps they're interested in having me come and observe them teach and then give them some feedback. So I spend a lot of time talking one-on-one with graduate students and with faculty about their teaching. I also spend a lot of time helping people design new courses or redesign courses that they have been teaching for a while. And I run several large workshops a year called Course Design Institutes that anyone that teaches here on our campus can join us for. There are about 15 hours that we spend together for each Course Design Institute. So I help facilitate those, and I facilitate a lot of other types of workshops as well. We can come and visit individual departments and design workshops that fit whatever your specific needs are. So I speak individually with faculty and TAs. I help run workshops, and I also work with whole units or departments on their curriculum design. So I have a lot of departments that will come and say, you know, we've been teaching with the same curriculum for a lot of years, and we think we need to review that and figure out what exactly we're teaching to our students, both undergraduate and graduate students. And I will help them figure out how to assess and review their curriculum and decide whether it's doing what they want it to do. So I work with all different levels, from individuals to small groups to large groups, including whole departments. Our office has a lot of support that we provide to graduate students for a variety of different things. Our assistant director, Phil Edwards, has the role of graduate TA development, and so he works a lot with individual graduate students that might want to talk about their teaching. He also supervises 4 or 5 different graduate consultants who also can talk with graduate students about their teaching and help them get feedback from their students. So all of the same things that all of us do with full-time faculty, we can do with graduate students as well, so we can help them develop their teaching. We run an orientation every fall to help graduate students who are new to teaching figure out just some of the basics and the things that they might need to know when they first enter the classroom. We also offer a lot of workshops that are particularly geared toward graduate students. Things like how to run a discussion, or how to grade efficiently and fairly for all of your students. So there are lots of things like that that you're welcome to attend. You're also welcome to come to the Course Design Institutes that I was telling you about. We also have a group called STAR, which is Starting TA Resource Group. And STAR is a place for TAs in their first and second year to come together, and you can learn about STAR on our website, which is ucat.osu.edu. And that's a wonderful, more informal group. It gets together and just talks about different things. I think it meets once a month. So that's another resource that we have. We also do a lot of help with job preparation. So when you're starting to think about, which you really should start thinking about a year before you're actually ready to enter the job market. If you're going into academia, the job market opens up in late summer and early fall. So if you are thinking about entering the job market a year from now would be the time to start putting your materials together. And so we have a lot of resources on our website that can help you write your teaching philosophy or your teaching statement, help you put together a teaching portfolio. We can talk to you about how to do all of those things. We also have a series of workshops that are run every fall on entering the job market and being prepared for that, for the academic job market. And so we have a lot of resources for that. But you're welcome to just come and set up an appointment to have a consultation with one of us about your teaching statement or about how do I put together a teaching portfolio. So you can bring us a draft and we can read through it and give you feedback on that. And if you're just not sure what a teaching portfolio is and what might I need to have for the job market, that's something that we can help you with too. You can just say, look, I'm new to this, but I'm thinking about maybe going into academia and I want to know what I should be putting together. We can talk to you ahead of time about that. But that's something you want to think about before it's time to actually send out your cover letters and your packages, because some of that can take a while to put together. You want to collect artifacts from your teaching and you want to really give some thought and have several drafts put together of your teaching statement or your teaching philosophy before you actually are ready to send that out. So those are just some of the things that we can do to support grad students who are thinking about teaching or going on to an academic job someday. So I think that we have a lot of things to offer for graduate students. We have a lot of different sort of support services, and any type of question that you have or problem that you're having with your teaching, things that you'd like to learn before you move on to somewhere else or while you're teaching here, we'd love to meet with you and hear your story and see what we can do to help.